Hi everyone, this is Prachi Jetli from IUSA Media. We are here in Itasca, Illinois at Gayatri Gyan Mandir, and a very special event going on where the temple is hosting Swami Vigyananada, who is the global chairman of World Hindu Foundation, and he will be talking about the upcoming World Hindu Congress that is going to happen in the last week of November in Bangkok. Let's go inside and listen to what Swamiji has to say. Thank you.
Namaste. Say, after really 5 years, I'm visiting Chicago and I can see all of you are here. And our sister was asking the question, what I do, the whole purpose of my work, is centered with only 4 words. Hindu Samaj ka, Hindu society ka visibility, acceptability and respectability. All my work is centered towards this 4 words. Why I am telling you, back in Bharat or throughout world, Hindus' word were respected. You know here Swamiji delivered lecture in 1893 on September 11. Back in Bharat, the present day there is a newspaper named The Hindu. Presently it is a most anti-Hindu newspaper, but name is Hindu, No, remember, even his bread, everything is coming from the Hindu newspaper. If he changes name of the newspaper, no one is going to buy, Newspaper is Hindu, and you can see that time, even multinational company back in Bharat have a Hindu name, Many of you are senior born there. If you remember, we have a Binaka toothpaste, The manufactured Binaka toothpaste was Hindustan Si Bagaegi. And if you remember, we used to eat Vicks. Manufacturer of the Vicks was a Richardson Hindustan. And present day, even now, the Hindustan Lever Limited is still functioning. And our own company have a Hindu name. If you remember, Hindustan Machine Tools, tractor and watches, HMT. Why Hindustan Machine Tools is HMT, Short name is HMT, but original name is Hindustan Machine Tools.
Computer HCL.
HCL came very late, I am talking the, pre-independent, I am talking, these are the pre-independence name. Hindustan Steel Limited. Original name of the Steel Authority of India Limited was Hindustan Steel Limited, So everywhere Hindus, Hindustan were respected. Unfortunately, what happened? Post-independence, Hindu were vilified, Hindu word was vilified, Hindu community was vilified, And because of that, everywhere Hindu started retreating, retreating from their very own identity. And most of the sadhu, baba, kathakar, pravachanakar who came to the West, post-independence, I don't want to criticize anybody, but I have to tell something, They were selling Hindu Dharma, our product of the Hindu Dharma, knowledge of the Hindu Dharma, but they never recognized from where the source is coming, And because of that, what happened? All these Europeans put us as a broader category of Asian. And when they realized Chippe Nakwale Chinese are not part of this group, so they separated them and put us in South Asian, South Asian means Pakistani, Bangladeshi, Afghani on our head. When I started working, I told our people need to shape our identity first, We have to shape our identity first, who we are, If you don't shape your identity, all your good work will go to their head and all their bad will come to our head, And therefore in England, because we look like the same, the Paki word is a racist word, Paki is for Pakistan, but we also look like the same, When I realized this problem, so my first part of work was to position Hindu society wherever we are, shape our Hindu identity, strengthen Hindu society, and finally organize Hindu society, to same to make Hindu visible, acceptable, and respectable, And how this is going to happen? If we focus on some core area, I will tell you when I started work in Australia, how people are registering, oh स्वामी जी आप RSS वाले आ जाओगे, अब सब झगड़ा उगड़ा करके फंसा के हमें भाग जाओगे, तो मैंने कहा भाई आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू रन अवे, हम यहाँ से भाग नहीं रहे हैं, हम यहीं रहेंगे. हमने हिंदू अचीवमेंट को हाईलाइट्स करना शुरू कर दिया. हमने कुछ नहीं किया, ऑलरेडी हिंदू समाज कर ही रहा था, हमने हिंदू की स्टेटिस्टिक जो ऑलरेडी गवर्नमेंट के पास थी उसको निकाल करके फिल्टर करके अपने नेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंस में हाईलाइट्स करना शुरू कर दिया. ऑस्ट्रेलिया, न्यूजीलैंड, फिजी, मलेशिया, थाईलैंड, हांगकांग, और उसमें क्या किया, पढ़ाई लिखाई में इन एजुकेशन प्रोवाइड, हाउ मच हिंदूज आर एजुकेटेड, in terms of graduate, postgraduate, PhD degree, So we are well ahead than any community, Their national average and any other community in terms of education, in terms of economy, wealth generation.
Press and hold both volume keys for 3 seconds.
Wealth generation. Again, we are paying more taxes to the government, and we are not dependent on any other community. Most of the community which is traveling all this part of the world, they are dependent on the government welfare. We are not dependent on the government welfare. So we are paying more taxes. Our contribution in education, academia, science, technology, innovation, and wealth creation, and providing the health services is a phenomenal throughout the world. But we Hindu were not highlighting. What I did only highlighted this, And then Hindu identity started shaping up, I will tell you one incident. There was one Muslim doctor from Bangalore. He was arrested for terrorist activity in Brisbane. मीडिया में क्या आने लगा, इंडियन डॉक्टर अरेस्टेड, जब ये मीडिया में फ्लैश होने लगा, देन आवर पीपल रियलाइज कि स्वामी विज्ञानंद जो बोल रहे थे ना, सही बोल रहे थे ना, कि हिंदू बोलने से इफ यू आर shaping your identity as Hindu, by default you are from Bharat, by default you are from the Bharat. अगर और कोई आइडेंटिटी करोगे, क्योंकि डिफॉल्ट भारत इसलिए क्योंकि हिंदुओं का कोई दूसरा लैंड नहीं है, भारत ही उनका लैंड है, और दूसरी कोई आइडेंटिटी करोगे तो उस लोगों को फायदा होगा. तो पहला हमने ये काम करने लगे, तो हमने 7-8 साल साउथ ईस्ट एशिया में सब काम किया. जब ये काम करने लगे तब मुझे लगा कि इस काम को ग्लोबल लेवल पर ले जाएं. तो पहला हमने कहा इकोनॉमी पर फोकस. मैंने बोला कि अभी इंटरव्यू में भी बता रहा था, एनी कम्युनिटी वांट टू बी रेस्पेक्टेड इन दिस वर्ल्ड, दे हैव टू फोकस ऑन द इकोनॉमी, एजुकेशन, एकेडमिया, मीडिया एंड पॉलिटिक्स. ये 4 चीज़ें आपके पिलर एंड फाउंडेशन है. इफ यू आर नॉट ऑन दिस एरिया, नो वन इज गोइंग टू रेस्पेक्ट यू. सॉरी टू से, मैं मंदिर में बैठ कर यहाँ बोल रहा हूँ, मुझे बोलना नहीं चाहिए, लेकिन आपको सत्य तो बोलना पड़ेगा ना. आप मंदिर बनाओ, कथाकार, प्रवचन करो, ये सब कुछ करो, अच्छी चीज़ है, लेकिन ये सब चीज़ नहीं करोगे तो आपको कोई स्ट्रेंथ नहीं मिलेगा. मैं अगेन नमक जले पर नमक छिड़कना नहीं चाहते. बहुत सारे लोग यहाँ पर होंगे जो अफ्रीका से आए होंगे. अफ्रीका में हमारी कम्युनिटी बहुत रिच प्रॉस्पेरस थी, लेकिन हम बहुत कुछ क्षेत्रों में नहीं थे, तो हमें ओवरनाइट वहाँ से निकलना पड़ा. ये हार से रिलेटेड है संसार का. दूसरी चीज़ आप देखेंगे कि जो आज का पाकिस्तान है और बांग्लादेश है, पंजाब का असली रिच पंजाब पाकिस्तान में था. 3 आप जो चला गए, जिनको पता है, वही रिच प्रॉस्पेरस इलाका था. मिंटगुमरी, साहिलवाल, ये भारत वाला पंजाब तो पिछड़ा इलाका माना जाता था। सारी प्रॉस्पेरिटी भी जो है ना खत्म हो गई, कोई हमारे काम नहीं आई, क्योंकि हम जो है ना जो कोर एरिया ऑफ स्ट्रेंथ पर नहीं थे। हम जिसको कहते हैं ना, एक अंग्रेजी में एक शब्द गली बोले ना, बेवकूफ़ बना दिए गए ना, इजीली हमें बेवकूफ़ बना दिए गए हमारे नेताओं के द्वारा, जो भी उस समय के नेता थे। वही बांग्लादेश में हुआ। बांग्लादेश की स्थिति, ढाकेश्वर कॉटन टेक्सटाइल मिल अपने समय का सबसे बड़ा कॉटन टेक्सटाइल मिल था। उसका ऑनर रिफ्यूजी के रूप में टेंट में कलकत्ता में आके रहते थे। मैं इसलिए बोला हूँ कि ये सब इंपॉर्टेंट एरिया है कि सारी प्रॉस्पेरिटी आपकी सब कुछ है चली जाएगी जब एक कोर एरिया पर फोकस नहीं करेंगे। अब मुझे इसका कैसे लगा कि ये करना चाहिए, मैं तो अपना एशिया पैसिफिक का कोऑर्डिनेटर था ना, आई वॉज कोऑर्डिनेटर फॉर एशिया पैसिफिक, लुकिंग आफ्टर द नॉर्मल वर्क ऑफ हिंदू सोसाइटी, हिंदू संगठन। देयर वॉज OIC कॉन्फ्रेंस, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ऑफ इस्लामिक कॉन्फ्रेंस था, है ना। महातिर मोहम्मद उस समय प्राइम मिनिस्टर थे वहाँ के। उन्होंने डिक्लेयर किया अपने कॉन्फ्रेंस में, जहाँ 60 देश के हेड ऑफ स्टेट हैं, 60 कंट्री हेड ऑफ स्टेट्स आर पार्टिसिपेटिंग and 5 big people, even UK Prime Minister that time, Russian President Putin, they were all as a guest, observer, because OIC is a big organization. And occasion, what was the occasion? That the new capital of Malaysia was getting inaugurated. A new capital name was Putrajaya. Even they don't have a name for it, they have name from our own Sanskrit, But the whole agenda was Islamic agenda, Mahathir Muhammad in first lecture he mentioned, first we Muslims have to set up World Islamic Economic Forum. Second, he'll declare we have to start Islamic Sharia compliance, Islamic banking finance. Why I am telling you, the World Islamic Economic Forum headquarters is not in the Middle East, headquarters in Kuala Lumpur. Islamic banking finance, which has started from Kuala Lumpur, is now adopted by Citibank and HSBC Bank. These are all international banks. They are running Islamic banking. हम जब मंदिर बना रहे थे अमेरिका में, वो अमेरिकन बैंकों में इन्वेस्ट कर रहे थे। Third, he mentioned halal economy. If you remember 20 years ago, here in America, not a single product with a halal product was coming. But now everywhere you have seen halal, no? Even Baba Ramdev, who claimed to be Hindu sannyasi, Arya Samaji sannyasi, he is also selling halal product.
It's surprising.
अब आपको ध्यान नहीं आया है ना, तो आप ध्यान से देखिए, अगली मार्केट में जाओगे तो आप ध्यान से देख लेना, है ना।
$3 to $5 trillion.
हाँ. So halal economy, that third declaration. Fourth he declared use economy as a bomb. Use economy as a bomb. This is what they are using now, because they have a market, they have a purchasing power, so everybody has to follow their dictate. And fifth he told, we have forget to use the word al-taqiyya, We should start using the al-taqiyya, which is Islamically sanctified, from the Muhammad time. The al-taqiyya means to deceive your enemy, to fool your enemy, Al-Taqiyya. Realizing that, I thought everybody is talking about economy. When I started doing research, now, you all sitting here, the World Economy Forum in Davos is run by one Jewish professor. Then there is a Jewish Entrepreneur Network, Jewish Economic Forum, there is a Christian Economic Forum, there is a World Chinese Economic Forum. Everybody, and there is a Indian Muslim Chamber of Commerce Industry also. When I realized, when I was doing a meeting in a Sabera hotel, in near Mumbai airport, we were having only 5-10 people are sitting in the meeting. I saw there is a big conference going on, Christian Chamber of Commerce Industry, and all the big fellow were there, all the big fellow claiming to be secular in the nature in the public sphere, they were all participating there, Looking the background, I told you this is the background. One day I was discussing with a professor in Malaya University, which is National University of Kuala Lumpur, Professor Tan. I told Professor Tan, you Chinese are not smarter than us. How you control entire South Asian economy? If you from Bharat to Japan, if you remove South Korea, all the economy is Chinese economy. And that time, you see from Singapore, Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand, Laos, Cambodia, Vietnam, Taiwan, Brunei, is all the Chinese economy. Now, after that, they have added Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, even Nepal is added in that. This is Chinese economy. You know, Professor Tan told me, Swamiji, you fellows are individually smart. You fellows are individually smart, not collectively, you know. So one side he is giving the compliment, another side is telling the serious problem of Hindu society. And another he told me, when you are facing an organized challenge, you have to be organized. He told me, when we Chinese organize ourselves in the business economy, we have started attacking you. Not done this attacking you in business economy, you have started retreating. He told me, there was time, Tata truck, Ambassador car, Usha fan, Bajaj auto, all used to come from Bharat, you know. But we have destroyed all your supply chain system. Now no more product is coming here, you know. So realizing this, I thought, let's do something, you know. As a sannyasi, I am not economist. I am not a businessman, you know. I started World Hindu Economic Forum. Let's focus on this. Is the gap area. Initially, people told me, Swamiji, कोई हिंदू जो है ना World Hindu Economic Forum के नाम पर नहीं आएगा ना. Those who were all supportive to me also, they were telling nobody will come. I told, let me try. मेरा तो सब पहले ही बिगड़ा हुआ है भाई. और भी बिगड़ जाए तो कोई बिगड़ने वाला नहीं है. First, we had our conference in Hong Kong in 2012, 13 in Bangkok, 2014 in Delhi as part of World Hindu Congress, 2015 in London, 2016 Los Angeles, 2017 was planned in Kenya, 2018 as part of the Chicago, 2019 we had in Mumbai, 2020 our partner was City Council head, you know. When they hosted us, I told them we have a 5 terms of reference. First we have to accept this, then only we will come to you, you know. Our first terms of reference is we don't use the word Hinduism. Always we use word Hindu and Hindu Dharma. Ism is not a permanent thing. Ism is a fake, you know. Just like if you tell them, you know, for everybody these are European, they will use the word ism, you know, Judaism, Buddhism, Hinduism, but not for Christianity. No, Islam is, I will tell you, if you read the 50-60-year-old book, they used to write Mohammedanism for them, you know. These Muslim scholars objected, we are no more Mohammedanism. You should use the word, proper word is Islam. But we Hindu never challenge this, no. So I told our terms of reference, first you have to use the word Hindu and Hindu Dharma, no more Hinduism. Second, we never use the word India, always use Bharat. Remember this, you know. Our Bharat government is recently has started using, we are using from those, you know. Our terms of reference use the word Bharat. Third, our terms of reference is proper use of Bharat map, you know. Not Google map where the Kashmir is gone, you know, to Pakistan and China, Arunachal is gone to China, you know. We will supply you proper map, according to that you have to use that map, you know. And our conference will be completely vegetarian, non-alcoholic, you know, and they accepted, you know. And they were the first sponsor and major sponsor and partner. Unfortunately, because of the corona, it got cancelled. So Hindu Economic Forum is running. And our purpose was to have a global market access, affordable capital, technology transfer and integration, human resource capital integration, all those things happening, you know. I will give you a few examples. Otherwise, we have a lot of time. We don't have time, you know. I will tell you, a businessman from Fiji wrote to us, he has a contract to supply pine seeds to the Japanese, but he is totally new in this field, you know. So I connected him with the Century Plyboard chairman. You know, Century Plyboard chair is a big company, 50,000 crore company. Generally, he has no opportunity to meet that fellow, you know. He told him, what you want? You want technology, we are there to help you. You want partners, we are there to help you. You want joint venture, we are there to help you. You want consult everywhere, you know. This is how our people have started helping him. In the same PG, one fellow set up a rolling mill, you know, steel rolling mill. He wanted steel billets, you know. Chinese were ready to supply him. He told, no, I don't want from Chinese, I want from Bharat. So we connected him, you know. This is how it has started connecting, you know. There are stories like that, just I am giving example. And there is good one example is that, Kentaro, water filter back in Bharat, they were a sponsor of Delhi World Hindu Congress. So the logo was there. One fellow came from Africa, he has contract to supply water filter to the UN, He wrote me email, look, first I was going to buy from the different company, which is Eureka, But I saw this fellow, he's a Hindu, he's supporting Hindu cause, so I bought from him, This is how he is connecting the World Hindu Economic Forum. And recently we have started chapter back in Bharat, in different places. Our people have started focusing the core area. I mean, there are areas where Muslims have controlled entire business, from textile to shoe to garments, vegetable, everything, So our people have started coming together and forming a special purpose vehicle company and have started shops like this, Recently they had a meeting in Bangalore. They have planned to start a scrap business, A scrap business has big profit, So this is how we have started working on and from the same, I don't want to tell you, from the same World Hindu Economic Forum, we have started boycotting this halal movement, back in Bharat. We have started Jhatka Vyavasai Mahasangha, and boycott halal movement also. What you see back here in, movement against halal is coming from that organization. Not in the name of World Hindu Economic Forum, Hindu Economic Forum, but from the Jhatka Vyavasai Mahasangha halal Niyantran Manch, So this is one area. Second area is education, which we are working. Again, if you are not in a proper way in education, then you are out of the way, Education define and shape any community. And especially the governance system, faculty training, policy framework, campus environment, curricula, all those things is very important. And back in Bharat, same thing is here also. Back in Bharat, the dangerous situation, you can say, or history is that, whole our education was secularized, Remember who was the first education minister of Bharat? Maulana Azad. He was not born in Bharat, he was born in Makkah, he was educated in Madrasa, not anywhere in the university. Second education minister, Hamay Kamir. Then we have Muhammad Karim Chagla. Fourth was Fakhruddin Ali Ahmad, who later became president. And fifth was Nurul Hasan. Nurul Hasan was the poisonous man, hardcore communist plus Islamist. And he is the one who created all these institutions. Because of that, our education system was completely secularized. And impact is that our own people, are not attaching to any of our history, roots and culture. History is wrong. Akbar is great. Bhagat Singh is a terrorist, To how to counter this, we have started working through Hindu Education Board. And another thing, there was a big gap, from our taxpayer money, Hindu taxpayer money. There was Islamic study back in Bharat. It's still running in Islamic study in the many university. There is a Christian study running in Bharat, but no Hindu study. Last year I was visiting Mysore University. Mysore University was started by Wadiyar, Maharaja Mysore, a Hindu, staunch Hindu. There is no Hindu study there, but there is Christian study there. And back in America and West, what is happening? The knowledge producer of the Hindu have become these people, and they are all anti-Hindu. All anti-Hindu have become the knowledge producer of Hindu, and we have become distributor. Even in Banaras Hindu University, there was no Hindu study. Name is Banaras Hindu University, but there is no Hindu study. Here in America, you see, who is teaching to Islamic study? All the practicing Islamic scholar. Judaism, all the practicing Jewish scholar. Christian study, all the practicing Christian scholar. Buddhism, all the Buddhists. If you travel, you go in most of the university, you will find 8 to 10 Buddhist Lama doing PhD in Buddhist study. Some of them are faculty members, some of them are head of department, professor here. But you will not find single Hindu anywhere doing PhD in a sadhu and pandit doing PhD in a Hindu study here. And the result is that 3 years ago you have here dismantling Hindutva conference here in America. To counter this, what we did, we set up our team. We worked with the 30 vice chancellors back in Bharat. They were vice chancellors from the Central University and the State University. We created curriculum, MA Hindu study. MA Hindu study. We went to each university, the university is autonomous, each university you have to create a board of a study, academic council, you have to pass to the course and then pass to the executive council, then you can start the courses. We went each university has a struggle, problem and fight. In the first step, we got passed to the 12 central university in the state union back in Bharat. Then we had a faculty training program, and after faculty training program, we started MA Hindu study. And then we went to University Grant Commission. Okay, now these universities have started these courses, so you should approve this course and put in the next list, National Eligibility Test, Finally, with all the struggle, they listed this course and they approved this course. Now this MA Hindu Studies approved course, code number is 102. And one full course has passed. They have completed the MA, they have gone for the PhD program as per the net scholarship JRF. Presently, this course is running in 22 Central University, State University. After our first program, even Gujarat, MS Hindu Baroda, Surat University, they all started MA University. This year, we have started this course in the Delhi University also. Started, and I'm telling you, we have passed this course in the Jawaharlal Nehru University also, but next year this course will start there also. Okay. No, more is important Delhi University. Delhi is a university, is the largest university. Delhi University has a bigger impact. JNU is a symbolic, but we have passed through the courses, but admission is not this year. Next year admission will be there. Then we will start next year also. So education part we are doing. We are working the curricula faculty also, and we are going to prepare the textbook, complete textbook of the future. So anybody can start anywhere. And this course is not just religious course, I'm telling you, we have a structure. This is a Bharat Sarkar, Minister of Education recognized this is the first major multidisciplinary course under the new education policy, In Delhi University, we have started computer science, data analytics, artificial intelligence, commerce, management. We have started in this. But original Hindu study, what it is, first semester we are teaching them Hindu principle. In Hindu principle, Ashtadas Vidya, Istri, Bimars, everything, why we are attacked, all those we are doing a study. Second semester we are teaching them Hindu methodology, We are not teaching them just philosophy, methodology, That methodology comes from the Purvamimamsa, Uttarmimamsa, Nyaya, Vaisheshik, Vyakaran and Sahitya. Then third semester we are teaching the Western methods also, If you don't teach them critical theory, if you don't teach them Gramsci hegemony theory, Derrida, then our people are totally not aware of the thing. So, first semester, a study your principle, then a study your methodology, then allow the Western methods. Then only you can find, weakness in them. Then fourth semester, we are teaching them Hindu practices. This is how we have a structure. So, this is, I'm telling you, this is our education board is doing. You can say the fall of the Chicago conference, this is fall of the Chicago conference. So at least you can say this is one outcome, Because this was discussed here. We have to start MA Hindu study, Third is media, Some of our two sisters are here from the media, There is saying, words are the new weapon and satellites are the new artillery. One who control the communication, control the mind of the people. Media create perception become reality. And just for your information, today we were just watching in that Amitabh ji video, some fellow they have uploaded, CAA has nothing to do with the Bharatiya Muslim. But media created this is against Bharatiya Muslim. Finally CAA was put in the cold storage. 3 formula was not against the farmer. 99% were farmer in support. But 1% politically motivated farmer were against it. Finally what happened? Such a mighty government has to withdraw the law. Only because the media created this is against the farmer, perception, So what we have started doing, let's work on this, Media is very important, Print media, electronic media, digital media, social media, commercial media and technology media is also important. So all these areas we have started. Not only that we are working on the entertainment media also. Entertainment media has a larger impact, I will give you here example. There is a study by a Professor Dheeraj Sharma, IIM Ahmedabad, who is now director of the IIM Rohtak, He told he studied from 1950 to 2010. Almost 200, 300 movies he has studied, and his finding is that, this is how the stereotype in our society is coming in the media, how entertainment media has created a stereotype, 62% corrupt politicians have a Brahmin surname.
Yes.
Therefore, Brahmin are vilified, 68% corrupt baniya, corrupt businessman has a baniya surname. I told in the Mumbai कि आप बनियों के पैसे से बॉलीवुड चलता है, आपको ही गाली दे रहा है और आप ताली बजा रहे हो. 74% सिख करेक्टर, सॉरी टू से, हम सरदारों पर बहुत जोक मारते हैं ना, ये जोक वहीं से आता है बॉलीवुड से. तो कहता है 74% सिख करेक्टर इन बॉलीवुड इज लाफेबल. 84% Muslim character, even though they are mafia, gunda, badmas, but they are portrayed as a नहीं, not peace loving, नमाजी, बड़े पायस लोग हैं. आप लोग में से कोई रिमेंबर करता है, याद करता है शोले? हाँ, देखो जिस गांव में शोले हो रहा है वहां उस गांव में एक ही मुसलमान है, और एक ही मुसलमान है, वहां मस्जिद है. बेटा मर गया तो नमाज पढ़ने जा रहा है. और तो और सबसे बड़ी चीज है कि देयर इज नो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी इन द विलेज, बट अजान इज हैपनिंग फ्रॉम द लाउड स्पीकर. These are the area we have concerned area, so we have started working. हाँ, मंदिर टूटा हुआ है. मंदिर टूटा हुआ अजान माइक से हो रहा है. ये तो अजान माइक से होना पता है, विदाउट इलेक्ट्रिसिटी इज ए 20th century greatest miracle,
और धर्मेंद्र भगवान के पीछे छुपा हुआ.
हाँ,
मजाक बना रहा.
हाँ, this is how these people have created, and we are supporting this, So we have started working there also. You can see the Vivek Agnihotri came to Chicago. You have seen the Kashmir file. Now you have a Kerala story. Now several Bengal file is also coming. Malabar file is also. Many Sim Savarkar movies is also coming. You have to create this, whole ecosystem. When we had a meeting in Chennai, I thought कि only वहाँ सब DMK impact is there, na? Not many fellow will come, So in one hotel we kept the meeting. I was surprised. 100 fellow came, and all big fellow came, and they were all concerned. They told me, Swami, you fellows are only engrossed in your problem, the Bollywood. You don't care about us, We have our own serious problem here, In our movie we have to show everywhere. Somewhere the father is very good, priest is the very bad. Somewhere you have to show the church or a Christian running hospital, nuns are looking after, father bless. These are all we have to show somewhere in our movie. So these are the serious areas. So we are working on this, And fourth is the politics, I always tell my people, we have swallowed the heavy drops of mantra syndrome, Heavy drop of mantra syndrome. I don't know how many of you understand. This is my word. I have created this mantra syndrome, Mantra syndrome is that, when the Bhagwan Ram Rajya Abhishek was announced, mantra went to Kaikai, She announced the news, Bhagwan Ram Rajya Abhishek will be taking place soon. Then Kaikeyi, such a kind lady, removed her gold bangle and gifted her. Happiness. Khushi se de diya na. Then mantra is telling, mood mati women, tu mood aurat. Sorry, I am using aurat word. I should not use, Mood mati mahila. You don't understand. Ram Raja ban jayenge ya Bharat Raja ban jayenge. He is not going to change my status. I will remain a servant, dasi, But he is going to change your status, Tulsidas has used the word कोई नृप हो ही हमें क्या हानि. कोई भी राजा बन जाए हमारा तो स्टेटस नहीं बदलने वाला। तो मैं अपने लोगों को बोलता, हमारा हिंदू समाज जो है ना, ये सिर्फ कुछ ज्यादा ही दास मेंटलिटी को डाइजेस्ट कर लिया है ना। मैं इसलिए बता रहा हूं कि हमें इस मेंटलिटी से बाहर निकलना है, और हिंदू समाज को जो हमारा रियल शास्त्र की शिक्षा है ना, उसको अडॉप्ट करना है। भीष्म पितामह इज टीचिंग पॉलिटिक्स टू द युधिष्ठिर इन शांति पर्व, यू नो, सर्वे विद्या राजधर्मेषु युक्ता, all the knowledge of the world are intertwined with the knowledge of the politics. Without the knowledge of the politics, all the knowledge are incomplete. सर्वे धर्मा सर्वे लोका राजधर्मे प्रविष्टा, राजधर्म पॉलिटिक्स में सभी जगह पहुंच गया है। इट हैज इंटेंड ऑल द लोका, स्वर्ग लोका, भूलोका, नरक लोका, घर लोका, बाहर लोका, ऑफिस लोका, I mean omni present everywhere, you know, and you realize this, you know. This politics is a सर्वे धर्मा राजधर्म प्रधाना. Politics dominate, regulate, control, monitor all the dharma. Without this, you are nowhere. This dharma is a dominant dharma. Therefore, we Hindus should become master of this dharma. You know, I was recently in Toronto. We Hindus are more in number, you know, than Khalistani. But we have 4 MP. Khalistani have 27 MP. You know. Recently, I was telling the interview, if you are not on the table, you are on the menu. This is the harsh reality. So, whoever, jahan par bhi Hindu society is there, we have to become master of this, you know. If you are not, then your future is not safe. So, these are the 4 areas we are focusing as a part of the World Hindu Congress. I will give you one example. In Malaysia, we Hindus are only 7-8%, and regularly we are attacked by our Muslim, you know, people, because the larger Muslim population, our temple is desecrated, destroyed. So I thought, let's do something. So we created a Hindu manifesto, Hindu political agenda, and we distributed to all the political party in media. These are a demand. If you fulfill, then only vote for you. Hindu vote is sacred, not for sale. We campaigned for that, and we created a big movement, that is Hindref movement. There was a big protest in Kuala Lumpur, never before this, because we protested, you know, the Pandora box is open, the Chinese also started protesting, the Muslim also started protesting, and after that, I am telling you, not a single government is in majority in Malaysia. Because we are only 7-8%, Chinese are 35%, you know, so we are almost 45%, and there is a division in Muslim society. Before that, UMNO, United Money National Organization, was taking 85% vote. Now they are not getting even 45% vote, you know. So once we politically we are awakened, our bargaining capacity is increased there, you know. Our strength has increased. And we have started this activity in many places. Good part is that many places Hindu have started joining politics and becoming MLAs, MP, minister. It's good news. Recently in December, one of our Karkarta become finance minister and deputy prime minister in Fiji. And when we had a conference in World Hindu Congress here in Chicago, one of our Karkarta who came from the Suriname, he was vice president, you know. And important thing, they have started recognizing themselves as a Hindu, you know. What more you want? Rishi Sunak is always talking that I am proud Hindu, you know. And here in America, when Bobby Jindal become Christian for the political sake, whole family is Hindu. But your young man, Vivek Ramaswamy, is standing proudly as Hindu. This is a, you know, achievement. This is what we should be looking for, you know. Then these are 4 areas. Then 5th area, we are focusing on the women, you know. 50% of our population is women. Unfortunately, we have not utilized this talent of our women. My mother generation, they were not educated. But my generation, present generation, are equally educated, talented, capable, knowledgeable. But a Hindu movement who is, they are not nowhere, you know. And who is dominating the women discourses? I call them Big Bindi Brigade, you know. You know, what is the meaning of Big Bindi Brigade? Big Bindi Brigade, Tista Sitalwad, Brinda Karan, you know. All the Big Bindi Brigade, you be hearing Sari, they are criticizing Modi, they are criticizing government of Bharat. Deliberately they know, you know. In traditional Sari, Big Bindi Brigade, they are talking means, they are talking truth, you know. For the Western media consumption, this is how they are doing. And we have not created a contemporary platform. for our sisters who come on this platform and discuss, deliberate the contemporary issue. So Hindu women have started focusing. We have not been big successful, but some area we are very successful. I am telling you, Vish Hindu Parishad has a team in Australia. They are very powerful, and I am giving you example here. Vish Hindu Parishad has a license in Australia to teach Hindu Dharma in the government school and public school, and we are teaching 30,000 children in government and public school weekly Hindu Dharma, and it's all funded by the Australian government. We are running Sanskrit school, we are running Ved Pathshala, is all funded by the Australian government. Credit goes to all our sisters because they are the one who are leading the organization from the front. Fifth part is youth. The sixth part is youth. If you don't train your youth in the future leadership, all your two generation hard work will be vanished, And I will give example here, 2-3 example from America. Thomas Friedman wrote a book, World is Flat, here in America. He went to Yale University graduation ceremony here in America and he asked a student, tell me son, why not American students are coming in the field of science, technology, mathematics? This is America, one of the most richest, powerful, scientifically advanced country. American country's development of science technology is unparalleled, Now American students are not going there, Then that boy told him, sir, American students are not coming here for a study. They are coming for fun, and there is no fun in science, technology, mathematics. This is boring too, unless your fundamental is clear. This is a generation of Romeo, Juliet, and Valentine, In the same book, Thomas Friedman asked Bill Gates, what is the secret of the success of China? What is the secret of the success of China? Then Bill Gates replied him, this is a 23-year-old book, The Britney Spears of China is Bill Gates. You understand my point, China, those days, they were third world country, For third world country, this Hollywood pop singer is a role model, But see, Britney Spears is not the role model of Chinese. Successful Bill Gates is the role model of Chinese. Therefore, China is progressing. Then he asked, why America is declining? Then Bill Gates replied, the Bill Gates of America is Britney Spears. Bill Gates should be role model for American, but I am not. The Britney Spears is the role model of American, So if you don't train your youth, what happened here in America? American communist Marxist leftists, they have captured the academia and they have brainwashed entire generation. And now American youth, America defeated communism in terms of real physical fight. But in terms of academia, they lost. Now American academia is controlled by Marxists, James Lindsay has written Marxification of Education in America, And now American students are destroying America, So what we have to do, we have to train our future youth. I tell them, like, dislike, agree, disagree, you have to face the future. If you are trained, educated, you have prepared yourself, you can face the future better way. If not, then your future is not bright. And I tell them, one boy in Brisbane, 10-year boy asked me a question, tell me Swamiji, when we Hindu will be respecting this world, I told him, this is a very big question. I don't have a magic answer, I can tell you one thing. My generation is to work hard using our mind, material intelligence in the right direction for next 20 years. Then you will hand over to your generation. Your generation also has to work hard using your mind, material intelligence for right direction. If these two generations work hard, then we are respected. If not, then we are heading toward, I will give you example, England, Same England, Same Oxford, same Cambridge, same Edinburgh, same London University, everything is same. There is in Hindi mein bolte hawa pani, everything is same, But the entire generation is pub going generation, and the mighty British government is declining. They don't have a talent to look after their own country. There was a time they were ruling all over the world. Sun never set in the fire. But what is happening? 1 million, 1.5 million Muslim, they are dominating. They have 16, what is called a mayor, 16 mayor in England is a Muslim. And you'll be surprised, this side you have Rishi Sunak, Prime Minister, the First Minister of Scotland is a Pakistani Muslim, London Mayor is a Muslim. So this is a challenge. So we have to tend our future, and we are, as a society, we are not investing, And seventh, we are working the Hota Hindu Organization, Temple and Association Forum, bringing Hindu organization together at one common platform without interfering their internal affair. I don't want to go in detail. We are working in a very organized way. It has a result, but I will give example one thing, For last couple of years, we have started organizing one heads meeting, Heads meeting, we are calling the heads of the organization, Ramakrishna Mission, Bharat Seva Samsung, Chinmay Mission, Art of Living, Gayatri Parivar, Amritanand Math, Rashtriya Swami Sevak Sangh, Vishnu Parishad, ISKCON, Art of Living I counted, Swami Vigyananada. All these heads are coming together, Heads are coming together. Never happened in Hindu history, When we had the first meeting in Chennai, Madhu Pandit, who is a ISKCON chairman or Akshay Patra chairman, told Swami Sri Sri Ravi Shankar also lived there, in Bangalore. I also lived there, but we have never met, But I told him, now you have met, the whole purpose of the meeting is there, so you go and visit him. He with leaving all everything, he went and visited. Sri Sri told him, next time this heads meeting should happen in my ashram, We have a meeting in his ashram next time. In evening after 6 o'clock meeting, Sri Sri told me, Madhu Pandit told me, can I go back Swamiji, because my ashram is Bangalore, tomorrow morning I will come. I told him, we have plenty of room here in the big ashram. You stay here, after dinner we will chit chat, we will discuss and relax. He stayed back, but after meeting there was a satsang of Sri Sri Ravi Shankarji, So all the leadership of all the organizations together, it was broadcasted across the world, So you can see the message is going across the world, the Hindu society is working together. Second day, the same leader, they are started discussing, look, we are meeting, hum log heads meet rahe hain, but our next generation should also meet, Then we conducted a camp of all the youth from across the world in Himachal Pradesh. I know all the youth have their own ego, ki we are only doing good for Hindu society. So I told them, you do presentation, what you are doing good for Hindu society, Each organization did their own presentation. Each organization doing good for Hindu society, by seeing their presentation, all their ego melted, They told me, ki all our ego melted. Then I told them, what you do in a regular activity as your organization you perform. I requested Gayatri Parva do the Havan. Chinmay Mission, Gita Pravachan, Art of Living, Sudarshan Kriya, ISKCON Harinam Sankirtan, Sangh Sakha, In 3 days, youth melted like such a way and bonded like a one. In the evening, third day evening, before the camp finishing, they did one skit, One girl become Bharat Mata and Bharat Mata is sleeping, One organization went there to wake up, she not. Then 2-3 organizations went, she woke up and again slept. Then all the Hindu youth went there to wake up, she woke up, I told them, if you realize our message, then my work is done, This is what we are doing as a part of the World Hindu Congress, as a part of the Hota, So the 7th conference, economy, education, media, politics, women, youth and organization we are doing. Actually 2 organizations I don't interfere, one is women and youth, I don't participate in that. Our rest, I look after, because their team is doing. And all together, these 5-7 put together, they become World Hindu Congress. So first we have in Delhi, second we have in Chicago. This World Hindu Congress was supposed to happen last year in 2022 in Bangkok, but because of Corona we postponed. This year is happening on 24th, 25th, 26th November in Bangkok. And many people must have received, those who have participated, you must have received the information. So I am requesting to come and attend and participate and spread the message. Namaste.